Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the test account and we're going to be testing out the new hero, guys. That is right, he is right there, guys. We're going to hit up the Bountiful Trials, and if you caught the message that Vulcan sent out, he's going to call him Chad. Veithael? I don't know. A lot of players have went back and forth in the comments with the pronunciation of his name. So Vulcan just wanted to call him Chad, and you know what? Chad, Tony, whatever it may be, I will definitely go with that. But let's see what he can do, guys. Now, a couple things with specifically the tanking classes in AFK Arena. Most of them do not have a lot of survivability, is what we see if they do not possess an immunity. Now, the immunity is really the big trigger when you start getting to higher level deficiencies. Now, is he going to be effective in the Celestial Tower? I would probably say yes. I can see him being effective in the tower. Is he going to be effective in a couple different game modes? Cursed Realm, Twisted Realm probably could make an appearance within the best in slot teams. But overall, I don't know with this build if it is going to be, you know, super effective overall, which is kind of what I want to look at. I can see with a couple dimensional hero, or excuse me, a couple of the Awakened heroes possibly, but I want to see kind of how his survivability looks. And I'm thinking I'm going to try and kind of start out with like the old school Eins team. And I want to see, so we'll do a little bit of mitigation here. Let's do the Eins team. And again, I want to see kind of what he can do in different formations. I'm not going to go and mess with all the artifacts and all that stuff. Even looking here, guys, we have about, I think, about a 150 deficiency. And I'm hoping that we can keep him alive. And that's really the big thing, guys. You can see it keeps kind of kicking his energy down right there as he expedites or uses energy. Look at that, guys. 83.77 million as a tank. Again, the survival aspect of him is where I really want to see. So let's hop out. We'll set this, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go 4 more. So now we're almost at a 200 level deficiency. And again, there's usually a point where the tanks will die out too quick. Now, I know he does have a pretty solid mitigation, and that is why I kind of wanted to put him in there with Arthur. I want to try a couple different tanks in here just to see what he can do and kind of with what he can withstand. And I also do want to swap his position in here, again, to kind of test it, kind of toe-to-toe, and see what we can do. So let's swap this around, guys. And he is pretty much holding his own. I like the pushback. So the pushback reminds me of Scrag, reminds me of a couple of our tanking heroes like the Awakened version of Brutus. He honestly, the movement systematically, it seems like he is reminding me quite a bit. And here's 200 levels, guys. He is reminding me quite a bit of an Awakened version of Brutus. Again, just kind of the pushback, kind of the gathering. And even there, guys, look at Arthur's damage. And he is literally untouched. Which is incredible, guys. That is pretty impressive. But let's try a stronger tank in here. So let's see. So we know Arthur, unfortunately, is kind of in an area where he's not going to be used. Let's see Kanisa and Rook. Kanisa and Rook, of course, guys, a very strong tank. But even look at the damage. See, he is still just holding his own. Let's see damage-wise. Almost, I mean, that's quite a bit more. Let's do the same. Let's swap his position and see. And I can see him similar to a kind of hero like that, like the Kanisa and Rook type, kind of the same vein of a hero. And again, guys, look at his HP. Going down a little, but nothing like what we just seen with Kanisa or Arthur. A little bit less damage on there, but definitely holding his own, guys. That is pretty cool to see. Let's see, who else? See, Orthos, we could go in there. Sonya, we could go in there. Mizoth, Let's see. Well, Mishka provides a lot of crowd control. There's a lot of formations in here, guys, that would be kind of unique in here. I mean, if we're putting him with a bunch of celestial heroes, even if you put, I was thinking Ulna within here would work incredibly well. Guys, we're going to have a lot of different possibilities with this hero. And even there, guys, he gets the buff of Halos right off the bat, which means he's going to be doing a lot more damage. There's the super cycle through the twins, and that's what I was hoping, keeping his energy up. And it looks like it doesn't really end, that he's not really running out of energy in here, which is good. That was initially my first concern, was is he going to run out of energy? 364 million in there. It seems like, again, with that damage mitigation factor that he has in his build, I mean, if you're putting, even drop out someone like this, let's put in like a Mortis in there. I'm thinking, again, for the buffing aspect of this, because he gets, again, Halos the cube right off the bat. We can get Mortis to ult. There we go. He's buffed up twice. Which means, of course, guys, he's going to do a lot of damage. And again, looking at the HP, looking at the energy, he is pretty strong built, guys. Look at that. Wow. Pretty impressive, honestly. Looking at tanking heroes, and again, we have a lot of issues with tanking heroes. I could even see him like probably within like the old school or the Sonya lineup that a lot of players are running, like the Hendrix Sonya. And I believe this runs Halos and as well, but let's go ahead. We'll put, there we go. We got some mitigation in here. We have the SP, and I think any of these Awaken teams, guys, I think he is just going to crush it. Just for the simple fact, guys, look at the survivability. See there, 200, he went down pretty quick. Isold was scaling, though. Look at the peanut damage. Guys, 111 million damage from Little Tiny Star. Let's swap these two. See what we get. And he's back there with the star. See, he went down pretty easy there. Because I wonder the support aspect. It seems like we're going to have to keep him up for a while with that support aspect. And who even hit him here? It looked like it was literally just a star, because they're the only two down here. There he is. So it is a star, guys. Wow. It seems, like I said, overall, he's gonna have some uses. We know within a couple tower modes. Absolutely, the trial version when it comes out is going to be very, very interesting to see. As long as he can hold his own as a tank, guys, we're going to have a pretty decent hero on our hands. I wonder, like, the Brutus combination. Let's put, like, Honest on there. Salakai, which unfortunately a lot of players have literally just forgotten about Salakai. Let's put everyone together in this one with some Scrath. I'm wondering what the complement for him is going to be as far as hero-wise. I mean, overall, he's down there with Mizal, guys, not even taking really any damage whatsoever in the front line. 103 million, 183. Let's try that one more. I want to swap it up. I love testing out the new heroes, guys. Let's swap these two. So we'll put Honest on the bottom. That means he's going to fight Warwick. See, Honesta got crushed where he did not. I know it's warrior versus tank, but I just wanted to see exactly where he's coming in. All right, guys. So overall, he seems like he's going to be a pretty solid tank. Might require a specific formation to really make him work. But again, Celestial Tower, 100%. He is going to be run in there just due to the lack of heroes that we have. You'll also notice that he is agility, which is kind of a unique twist on the tanking. So more of an off tank or back tank, maybe not a main tank. But guys, that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.